It is 17 minutes before 11 o'clock.
In Belize and beyond, love is everywhere.
Indeed, love is everywhere. Let's join our senior Toledo correspondent, Paul Mahong. Paul, good morning.
It surely is a beautiful sunny morning in Punta Gorda, but I'd like to go back to yesterday, and particularly yesterday evening. It was a rainy and a wet evening as we approach nightfall, but the inclement weather with all the rain did not stop a very important and a significant ceremony here, marking the completion of the renovation and restoration of the Flames of Independence Monument located here in this town. But to tell us more as we go into that important ceremony is no other than the designer and the constructor of the Flame of Independence Monument, Dr. Ludwig Palacio.
Good morning, Mr. Mahong, my primary school teacher, mentor and neighbor. Yes, in 2013, the Flames of Independence Monument were constructed. It comes in three. I think three is powerful, triangle is strong. You know, you're never alone, you're always accompanied left and right. All that came together. And the mayor of that time, Mr. Anthony Fuentes, liked it and decided we're going to put it exactly at the park, at the southern end of the park. And construction began. Trevor Ramirez was the main man at that time to do the structural work. And after a few days, it was completed. And then the We Art Gallery, of which I am co-owner along with my wife and family, we kept on maintaining it for several years. And then about 5, 6, 7 years ago, it went into disrepair and abandonment. So when we saw that, we decided that we had to do something about it. And we said, yes, let's do it. So one day I was with some friends and the first $50 was taken out, went up, do the assessment, and figured out we have to do a complete renovation and restoration. And that's what we did.
You had anybody helping you with this restoration?
Yes. At the beginning, I didn't know where the money was going to come from. But fortunately, I put together a WhatsApp group. And very soon, many persons began contributing small amounts of money, medium-sized amount of money, but enough money to get the work done at a very, very fast pace. And this include, of course, Minister Azam Martinez. He was part of that wider group. And together, a team of us worked day and night to bring it to fruition.
Now there was a very significant ceremony held amidst the rainy and wet conditions. Would you go into that ceremony briefly, because that is a part of the history of Flames of Independence Monument here in PG?
Yes, and we had several speakers, including our guest speaker, Yasser Musa. He gave a stellar presentation connecting history and art. Of course, Dr. John Nunes also gave a very, very good presentation from the donor's perspective, because he was part of the wider group as well. We also had speakers, including Minister Martinez, Councillor Indira Coleman, Deputy Mayor Jareen Avila, and this, I hope I'm not missing anybody, but these were the main speakers yesterday at the Central Park.
Thereafter, I guess, after that ceremony, you went to do an unveiling of something.
Yes, we did the unveiling of the plaque, again donated by Minister Martinez. A few words by myself, encouraging people to take care of the monument, because now it is no longer a Ludwig Palacio monument. And I was very happy that people said that to me. That made me really happy. They said, it's no longer Dr. Ludwig Palacio monument. This monument belongs to the people of Punta Gorda. And it surely does belong to the people of Punta Gorda and the world.
Now, the whole historic and celebrative event ended up with a reception at the Welcome Center. Would you want to comment on it?
Again, this was hosted by Minister Martinez, so we had several people from Niche, the community, contributors, all converge at the new Welcome Center, and we had dinner, and the dinner was culturally themed. We had calabash as our main dish. People eat out of calabashes. We used the leaves, I think it's waha leaf or one of those kind of leaves that were cut and circled to show to the world that yes, what we have is rich. What we have is beautiful. Our cuisine is our cuisines are very, very rich. We have good food. We have everything. So an independent Belize is a step forward at all times. And now we can take care of our own affairs and value what we have and take it through to the next generation. And that's what the Flames of Independence Monument is all about.
Now, apart from the speakers you had at the park, at the ceremony, at the reception, you had a main speaker. Is a young lady. Would you want to help me with that?
At the park or at the...
So this, I guess, was Miss Arani or somebody like that?
Miss Arani Palacio from Niche also gave a presentation at the new Welcome Center. And again, we are grateful that we had partners such as Niche. And thanks to Arani Palacio Morgan for her presentation. Again, letting the people know the value of art and the value of history.
Among your distinguished visitors, and we don't want to forget this visitor, she's from abroad. Would you want to comment on it?
Yes, we had Ambassador Yahima Martinez Mian, and we were blessed with her presence. And as you know, Cuba was very instrumental in the process of independence for Belize. So we are thankful and we are happy that she was there as the embodiment of our gratitude last night.
No, the crowd wasn't as big as we could have anticipated because the weather condition was so bad, but I am impressed with the people who turned out amidst the rain. They brought their umbrella, their raincoat, some had rubber boots, and they came out and weathered the weather. And so, Dr. Ludwig Palacio, any final thoughts before we leave?
Again, the monument belongs to the people of Punta Gorda. It is now a landmark. I think it's the only one of its kind in the country. We want you to take very good care of it. We don't want anybody to come just because of political expediency to paint over it, because the last time they just came and paint over the whole thing. These are what I call political mistakes, and as a country we have to learn to grow and do better than that. Let's treat monuments with respect, care, and love. And for the most part, the people of Punta Gorda, that's who we are. We want to take care of what we have.
On behalf of Dr. Ludwig Palacio and your wife, Ms. Corlett Ramclamp Palacio, your family, who helped so much in the initial part of this project up to yesterday, and of course to all the people who came out to the ceremony and those who are now helping, what you call caretakers of this Flames of Independence monument here in PG. We're going to close off again with lots of love and best wishes and prayers to all in Belize and beyond as we take it back to our technician Giovanni and Karen in studios.
Thank you so much, and thanks to Love FM. Thanks for choosing love.
And we say thank you to our Senior Toledo correspondent, Paul Mahong. It is 8 minutes before 11 o'clock.
Feeling the heat? Stay cool with Gira Engineering. We are authorized carrier dealer in Belize.